kind of towards the end of the Super Rugby campaign where we said, why don't we just sit down? I'm not doing anything. And supplementary to all the stuff that you would have been getting with the ABs in terms of high performance, but also in terms of mental skills. We said we sit down and just have a chat and just see where you're at and see what we can do, and we just kind of work from there. And
personally, my form started going sort of a lot better once I started sorting my head out. And it wasn't just I think Super Rugby was never really the battle for me. It was the test arena. And so I don't know, we just, like you said, you weren't doing anything, and we thought we'll just get together and brainstorm. And I think if anything, you just provided a pretty good rubric for me, just to sort of, I did have my own stuff with Gilbert and Oka and the All Blacks, but obviously this was more personalised because you knew my journey. I think it all came to a fore in that last game that I played in Auckland for the Bledisloe, which was a big game, the last game before they announced the team for the World Cup, and we'd already been doing a bit of work up till then, and I don't know, I just, normally the pressure would get to me, and I'd still be thinking about all the intensity and everything that I wanted to bring, but at the end of the day, I think after we talked, the intensity should already be there. It should just be about how you tap into it, and it should be more like a wind at my back, not like a weight on my shoulder sort of thing. From then on, it sort of led into the World Cup, and I was taking the same approach. And obviously we've got the All Black captain there, and he's an amazing player. But I would have, for the first time, I actually felt like I was ready to take the mantle if I needed to.
So this year, in terms of Marist and high performance and mental skills and thinking about planning, I realised that I couldn't do it all alone. And so, one of my other good mates and best friends, Dan Kauraka, who has a background in strategic planning and management, and also that has kind of studied success and what it is to him and what it is to the people around him. I got him involved as well. And so, this year, just if you looked at the numbers there tonight, it's just a reflection, I think, of not only what we're doing, the coaches, but the whole club is geared towards high performance. And I think that's what we're trying to do is we provide the framework, they provide the content. I could never make Victor a better rugby player in terms of physically, in terms of what he brings to the table, but what I could do is maybe fine tune a few things that he was doing maybe mentally. And I think if we can provide that kind of framework in terms of planning, life, and just mental skills, then maybe that we can help some young guys make it all the way.